welcome back to yet another episode of XCOM Enemy Within with Madame. Oh yes, I am your host, Madame, and I will guide you through 3 staggeringly exciting missions. Side missions, mostly, for you. Let's just walk through the roster here. It's been updated. We have the classics, Hoxton Maid, Epic, blah blah blah. And we have some unusual. We have Jaws Fine, Chris J. We have some placeholders for upcoming ones, like Michelle and Chris J there. We also have some veterans, Fitzsterix and Bo Norm. And some new ones. We have Daisy Archer, and Inez is yet another placeholder. Because, you know, females, they don't care about them, damn. Anyway, missions! Let's make it happen! Miami, US, Bangalore, India, or Lyon, Fonfon. Alright, so we're just gonna quickly consult the situation room. Europe and India are very safe. So, you know, we're gonna do what they always do. Bail out the United States, I guess. Haha, I made a joke about that. On this mission, since it is a normal abduction mission, we're gonna bring a rookie, or in this case, a super veteran, Bo Norm, from the previous Let's Play, whatever you want to call it, and he has an elite team following him. It's Koch, Dane, Hoxton, Vikingenberg, making sure he does not die on his, what in this playthrough is his maiden voyage. Except with maiden voyage, I mean murder aliens, right? Yes, I do. Haha, fantastic. Let's hope he doesn't die horrifically like everyone did in my previous little mini Let's Play. Right off the bat on our little reconnaissance camera scouting here, we are in a cemetery. And from the size of these crypts, I am assuming this is a pet cemetery. So, yeah, normal abduction, which basically means kill everything, don't die, and in my case, get some meld because we got some mechs and they need the maintenance. And right off the bat, we have the meld showing up here.
What's making that noise?
What's making that noise, you might ask? Seekers. Everyone is on Overwatch, more or less. Everyone misses, except for Sarge, of course, because Sarge really hates aliens. Yes, she's like, not on my land, boy. Just pops an explosive round right into the face. It's like a piñata. She hates piñatas too. She loves sending them to children's parties so they can, you know, get horribly dismembered and then just sewn apart with their minds in shambles. It's horrible, but she finds sick enjoyment from torturing piñatas. Anyway, nothing happens when we get the meld. It's very uninteresting. So we're going to the main crypt here, the chapel. This little bad boy shows up, probably because Norm's with us, so he can, you know, glacka one. So Bo Norm, first kill, Sectoid, which is kind of fitting because he is a rookie. Rookies don't kill much more than sectoids mostly. Anyway, just yeah, Celeyo there, popping a cap into the last one's ace. And we're ready to see what's in this chapel crypt thing. We're moving up slowly because people have been taking turns in Overwatches, so we're gonna try to position everyone better in Overwatch so everyone has their full range of options in case we are faced with something horrible in here. I have been hearing ripples throughout the mission, so I was a little careful playing here. Especially since I don't want Bo Norm to die at all. Yeah. The reason I'm bringing rookies along is, you know, because I have an ability. I have the option to. And inside here, mutons. Anyway, I'm bringing rookies because Steffi Koch is the only support we have at our disposal since the tragic loss of Maxi Congo Million. Anyway. So I'm trying to get a support character up and running. Anyway, first manageable or manageable. What I'm trying to say is the Berserker, it's the biggest damage dealer here, and in a way the biggest threat, so we want to get that one out of the way first. So now we have the two mutants in here. Mutants, regular mutants don't do as much damage, but they are very much more unpredictable than a Berserker. And they can attack from range, so no, that's pretty much it. But in this scenario, I actually classify the mutants as worse, because, you know, Berserker was really easy to take care of, yes, but even if we didn't kill him with just Sarge, we can control it, you know, we can direct it where we want with our shots, and, you know, adapt accordingly. But mutants attacking from range, that's a whole nother thing. But what we have to do here is make sure we don't encounter more aliens while we engage the mutants here, because that's, when I play off camera, that's one of the worst things that kills me. That is, like, I'm throwing a grenade, the grenade takes out a wall, and on the other side of that wall, more aliens. So instead of 3 mutants, I have like 8 mutants, 2 Seekers, a Mechtoid, and Mecha Hitler up my rectal thermometer zone. Anyway, so let's be careful, take these ones out here. Now we pretty much only have Norm left, and 1 mutant with a billion health here, so we're pretty screwed when it comes to trying to take this guy out with just Norm. But you know, at least we got the Berserker and 1 of the mutants, which means worst case scenario we lose 1 soldier and not 3, alright? So I'm taking that as a victory. Come on. Gotta blow up some walls here. It's a risky move, but you know, I get some damage done. It's not like I'm scared, I'm a man. Anyway, we were lucky here since we did get some proper damage done to this mutant, take out his friends. They are more prone to retreating, or, you know, stuff like that. So it's okay to take risks if you just wiped out an entire squad except for 1 guy, because pretty big chance the guy's just gonna run off. And then it's just to pick him off, because, you know, how far can you run with these stunty little dwarf elephantitis legs? So yeah, I wasn't too worried there. Here we have a Mechtoid and a Sectoid Commander. Sectoid Commander in this case, he's the wild card. He's, you know, he's tiny, antsy body, but he is the prime threat here, make no mistake, because the Mechtoid can dish out serious damage. But we have Sarge with us. What does she do? Disabling shot. And now Mechtoid went from superior damage dealer tank to plastic crapsicle. Anyway, the Sectoid charged up his shield. That's all that happened in the previous turn. So we're gonna take out this commander, and then it's just all about keeping the Mechtoid on a disabling shot rotation and just dish out all the damage you can. And so that was a pretty standard mission. Did not get all the meld I wanted, but I showed you that mission because fillers, right? Come on, I got deadlines. And for some reason, everyone gets a promotion on. Well, except for the 2 who actually did a lot of damage, that they're gonna be without, you know, they're good. But, you know, pretty much everyone else got a nice promotion going here. So let's see, Rasmus Karelin Dane gets to choose between improved Overwatch, no aim penalty and crits and all that, or Executioner, which means he'll have easier time hitting someone who's wounded. But he's more of a defensive guy, so putting him on the Opportunist. Celeyo get disabling shot, because you have no idea how freaking useful that is with the big one, the big Mechtoids and bigger ones coming right up. Steffi Koch, our only support, gets to improve his smoke grenade, and Bo Norm became a heavy. It's a little so-and-so, because we have really good heavies as it is. Alright, next mission. Everyone is on active duty again. Alien grenades, everyone. Good news! That means all our grenades are now converted to alien grenades, which means we're doing 5 damage instead of 3, which is excellent, fantastic. Anyway, covert mission. Welcome everyone. Let's see, we're bringing the maid bros, Hoxton of course, Rushforth, Captain Dane and Captain Koch. I do believe, if I remember correctly, we sent EXALT on the covert mission last time? I don't know. How about you go back and watch? That's fantastic. No, it's not. I'm sorry. Alright, let's see what we have here.
EXALT forces disrupted one of our operatives who was in the process of hacking.
Pretty sure that's EXALT.
Alright,
Alright, so it's the classic one. You have to... well, we have to hack these two, so it's not a defense zone. I actually prefer this one, because you can just hack and get out of there. And later on, in later covert missions, we're gonna try to get at least EXALT, Sarge Hoxton, or Matty Maid mimetic skin augments, which means that if they go from being undetected to full cover, they'll become invisible, which means you can basically solo these missions. And boom! We're trying to get to Eve and Rendezvous so we can go as a group, and the EXALT just flushes their worst poopers right on us there. We got one guy got severely murdered. And if you're wondering what Dr. Valen is saying, she's saying, "Oh, you have researched and been a good boy, so EXALT are now harder." EXALT are in 2 stages. They're the early EXALT, because they're just random soldiers. Now they have laser weapons, and they actually have enhancements. They have like combat rush, but you know, different variants that they have researched, like adrenaline surge. Here we had Dennis just totally spooching as usual. So basically EXALT are now harder. There's 3 stages in research in XCOM. There's the normal phase, then there's the laser phase, which is the one wherein we have some basic extra armors, we have some cool abilities for our units, and laser weapons. Then there's the plasma stage, which is basically the best armors, the best weapons, and blah blah, everyone's a colonel, blah. Yes, EXALT's max phase is basically the laser phase. They're not going. This is probably the hardest time we're gonna have to deal with them, because it's the first time we encountered them with lasers. Next time we're gonna be even more powerful, and they're not gonna be. They're just gonna be stuck on lasers with their adrenaline surges. They do have some annoying regenerative abilities and such, but that's not gonna be too much of a problem. So now it's just about taking the shots we can, taking out as many of them as we can. Unfortunately, I forgot about the guy in the back there. Not this guy in the view now. The guy up on the roof is kind of annoying because he has height advantage. So might want to take him out first, but this guy is of course a prime threat for Yoga here. So we're gonna have to make him sit down. There you have Adrenaline Surge, which is, I guess it's a defensive variant of Combat Rush that Dennis has, except they trigger it when they get hit instead of when they kill someone. Alright, measuring some running distances, and Matty Maid is gonna make a combat rush here. Just run out into the field of danger. You know, no one's on Overwatch here anyway, so he just strolls up like a gentleman, and he's like, "Sup, boosh. Hoorah," is what he says to you. So we got the guy in the alley, we got this guy sitting behind the sofa, and we have EXALT and Steffi Koch turns left. Don't think we can take the guy behind the sofa out. However, Eve can probably, hopefully, because we don't want Eve to die. She's the important one here because she's the only one who can hack. So we're gonna go here, hack this one, and hope to God that she can take this guy out. But she has double rapid fire, which means, you know, with a laser pistol, that's no problem. So only the guy behind the sofa left. We're gonna have to pretty much do what we can to stay defensive here. It's either smoke grenade or Overwatch, but we're going with smoke grenade because the guy behind the sofa has a shot on pretty much everyone. He seems to be a heavy, so he could shoot a rocket into the mids there and do some serious carnage, but he didn't. He reloaded, which is totally stupid and untactical. But now we have the EXALT dropping snipers on the roof. They got snipers on the roof. Anyway, Matty's on the roof, which is really bad for them snipers because he's a close quarters combat specialist and they're not. So them gonna die. Them all gonna die, I tell you. So let's see. Let's use Sarge's shots here while we can, because you know, if she moves she can't shoot because she doesn't have snapshot. Anyway, so let's damage these fools as much as we can. Bada boosh. Our snipers are not executing people properly. So let's see, how do we take out this fool behind the couch? We're gonna shoot at him with Dennis, and Dennis, being the double tap master that he is, if he don't move, he get 2 shots. That's how the big boys do it. Anyway, so let's see, we have 2 wounded snipers and 1 shotgunner. If we position him here, he will be halfly defended from one of the snipers and flanked with the other one. So let's take out the flanker, and Major Maid has earned a promotion, which makes Matty Maid our next colonel, max rank. Give him a round of applause, everyone. There's Yoga shooting a brick wall. It's very exciting indeed. So let's see. Yep. EXALT can get up here without wasting both her action points, which means, oh yeah, execution time. Man, I liked how that laser on impact just explodes, just sears the enemy's face clean off like a sizzling frying pan. Then it's just about to take out this guy with Steffi, and combat music it's gone. We're all safe. Everything's happy. Well, except for the cleaning crew that's gonna take care of this zone afterwards. There is brains and blood everywhere. That was a messy situation, but that went pretty excellent actually. Everything went flawless because of the guy who reloaded instead of, you know, firing a rocket straight into our crew. Then it's just up with everyone on the roof, so we can't get ambushed properly, because on the roof everyone's open. And that works to our advantage because we are a badass crew. If they would drop in people amidst us, we would probably kill them in one move while they would just be standing without cover. So going on the roof is safer than going through the store because we can get flanked. We don't have good shots on everyone. Alright, but we have both the EXALT comm relays hacked. So now it's all about getting Eve back to the extraction zone unscathed. And now the EXALT are gonna pour their little pea shooter units on us here. But we are ready. We are ready for battle. We're on the roof. We have height advantage. We have freaking Sarge with us. Come on, what can go the wrong? Nothing. Because look at all that damage. All the damage. Let's see, we have Yoga here, can totally bada boom this guy. He's like, this trash can will protect me. Yoga disapproves. Yoga disapproves severely. However, that was not enough for a kill shot, so we could send Eve along the alley or up the roof, but since most of our units are on the roof, might as well spend an extra turn going up there, because sending her down the alley unprotected would be bad. So now we're gonna make... Oh, Steffi's gonna kill the guy there. Steffi needs some kills. Steffi had a rough day. Then it's just all about rushing to the extraction zone, moving in groups here so we can properly clear everything out, sending the heavy units first, sending Steffi alongside with Eve, while all the other ones just go slaughter the EXALT. Like that was a nice flanking maneuver. He was suppressing Steffi. Steffi was all like, I'm taking heavy fire. Yoga was all like running and then putting shotguns up in the faces of people, pulling the triggers. Total mess. I loved it. So we have one EXALT guy there, but doesn't matter if it's a rush because EXALT-page has reached the zone. That's right, so now we can do what I usually do and just chicken out if it's overwhelming, but pretty much no one in this mission have taken any substantial hits. So the EXALT are like, you know what, let's not send anyone in there. We totally won. That's Operation Final Flame. That's Final Flame for you, EXALT, because you suck. Yes, excellent. And for this mission that went flawless, only one person got a promotion, and that's Matty. He did some nice maneuvers, put himself on the risk. We can improve his run or gun, or make him immune to critical hits. But since he's, you know, he takes risks for the team, so we're gonna make him defensive. EXALT gets an extra thumbs up there for being undercover. It went excellent. We got lots of EXALT laser weapons, which means we're never gonna have to buy another laser weapon because we can just use EXALTs. They look cool, but they are exactly the same as the ones we would make. So I probably just sell them, use the money to make an intel sweep, and then we're gonna send Sarge Hoxton on the next undercover mission without mimetic skin, unfortunately. That's gonna be for another time. I'm gonna show you why mimetic skin is amazing for EXALT missions in the future, of course, because that's what I'm doing. That's what it's for, you know. We have a little ship that's touched down in the forest, so we're gonna send an execution crew. This time we're bringing Sterix, another veteran from my 10-episode lollygagging XCOM Let's Play practice run. So we're gonna see what happens when he levels up. What really happens? Will he become our 44th assault, or our 36th heavy, or our 68th sniper? Or will he become a support unit? Because we need to level more support units. It's okay, we have Björn with us. He has the restorative mist module, but that's just not gonna cut it. We need people with medkits who can use like 4 medkits in a run, heal like 12 damage with a heal, and stabilize people critically wounded. That's stuff that Björn can't do. He can only heal 6 to those in his close vicinity once, and he can't revive or anything. Anyway, so this is a normal UFO mission. We're gonna try to collect the meld, but this commander here with the mechtoid is a bad combo, so we gotta take him out first. The commander is out, the mechtoid is shot, and then it's all about to blow up. Alright, so just, you know, since I have infinite alien grenades now, might as well use them, you know, for king and country and all that. So the mechtoid there wasn't a problem, but we can hear from the ripples, we can hear the dong, dong. That means that either mechtoids or even bigger things are just outside our field of view. So we're gonna prepare for the worst here. After a little while, combat music activate. Yeah, that's right. There was a mechtoid just outside the field of view behind the first one. So yeah, that's a good thing you did not get hit, because that would have fucked you up, Fid. But this one only had a normal sectoid, no commander here. Rasmus Dane, he does not discriminate. He doesn't care if you're 6 feet tall or 1. He will snipe you. He will snipe you in the face without mercy if you threaten his country, which is Mother Russia. Excellent. So we're sending EXALT here to take care of this sectoid, because sure, she does 3 damage to the sectoid, but that takes down the shield for the mechtoid. We did not manage to kill the mechtoid, which means that both Eve and Björn got fired upon. Björn got away with it, but Eve took a pretty nasty hit, 10 damage. Good thing she was wearing upgraded armor, because that shit would have killed a normal soldier. So we're sending Seth here to take the killing blow, and another Mechtoid is executed severely. And we get some more meld, because I don't know if I've mentioned it, every Mechtoid you kill gives you 5 meld if you don't like totally destroy the corpse, because they all have like a Mechtoid core which gives you 5 meld, which is nice. And we have 1 canister collected. Alright, as we moved into the next sector here, we can pretty obviously see we are being overwhelmed by super angry mutants in tight quarters, which means, for the love of God, if you're in a tight quarter inside, take out the berserker. Pretty much always take out the berserker. The only time you don't have to take out the berserker first is if you're in like a big open outside area and he's too far away to get in within melee range. But by the Lord, kill that berserker. In many situations I don't like when they have the guns, and I usually more worried that in killing the berserker we're leaving ourselves way too open for the other mutants. I'm not a tactical mastermind. I don't know how to avoid that, but come on, I'm doing what I can. Stop judging me. Can you tell this is a filler episode, by the way? I promise you, the next episode it's gonna start getting exciting. We're gonna get some new story missions. Do you remember episode long time ago? There was a military convoy in France. I think it was like episode 4 or 8. Anyway, Matty got critically wounded and stuff. I think that was before Bjorn became a robot killing machine. Oh, we got some more meld. Anyway, we're gonna get the follow-up to that mission. It's so cool. It's new locales, new stuff happening. And in this case, I was like, oh, let's open the door. What are they gonna throw at us? A sectoid commander? Yeah, 3 of them. In this part of the playthrough, like laser era, when the sectoid commanders are being introduced to you, that's pretty much the worst part in the game for me, because sectoid commander, that's a really tough enemy to deal with, especially if there's 3 of them. Alright, so this episode and the coming episodes, until we reach plasma weaponry and like Titan class armors, is gonna be pretty tough for me, because I'm incapable of logical thought to begin with. Until I'm so powerful that I don't even have to think, I'm in danger. And by me being danger, I'm not in danger. You're in danger. You're the person listening, because there's a chance that you end up under my command in this game, and you will very likely get severely hurt, if not killed, under my command. You see what I'm saying? You all can die, and I can get game over, and this Let's Play is gonna shut down. I'm gonna be alive. I'm not the one who's gonna be in an unmarked military grave in a desolate world, raped by aliens, right? They're gonna take our resources. They're gonna force us to do labor and God knows what other things. Probing's involved, probably. Don't think I don't know. I've seen the X-Files. Alright, so rookie Sterix gets a double kill on 2 sectoids commanders on his first mission. So if that doesn't shout out promotion, I don't know what does. So we have this 1 commander left, and it's time to take it out. Just fire upon it. Just go. Murder it. Thank you. That's Operation Defiant Shield. Excellent. We got all the meld, which is more than I could have asked for. So let's see. Everyone gets a promotion, or, except for the snipers, because nobody likes a sniper. Fidsterix becomes a support, which means we might see more of him. Major Seth gets some deflecting things, and Bjorn is our Mechtoid Colonel. He's Colonel Mechtoid. So we get absorption field or reactive targeting sensors. Anyone who shoots on him, the first one each turn, gets a reaction shot back at them, provided he has ammo for it, which sounds quite amazing. You shoot him, he shoot you right back, whether he's on Overwatch or not. EVE-Page, you're a colonel, I salute you. But since EVE-Page is more of a murderer, we're not gonna give her immunity to critical hits. We're gonna make run and gun give her an increased critical damage for the rest of the turn, and she does crit a lot, so imagine those doing extra damage. That's gonna be insane. But alright, next episodes, the coming episodes are gonna be super exciting. Hope I didn't scare you away. Thank you for watching. Kissy kissy bye bye.